A Jmix exclusive.
Hello all, it's Jmix here with TupacNation.net. And this week's installment is part 2 of our exclusive interview with Mr. Rick Clifford. In this part of the interview, we talk about DJ Quik, Kurt Cobain, Tommy D, and Dr. Dre and the California Love situation. Keep it locked right here, and be sure to check out TupacNation.net, home of Tupac content. Rick, you worked on Ambitions as a writer, How Do You Want It, Two of America's Most Wanted, plenty of Tupac songs. What was it like to work with Pac in the studio, and what was your favorite session?
Probably the favorite session that I did was Gangster Party. That was the most fun Pac was doing. Of course, he was real spontaneous, so everybody was like, realized that, okay, this guy's only giving me one take. Snoop, when we went to do Gangster Party, he's the only one that sent enough to say, you know what, I'll come back the next day. And then Snoop came back, we knocked off, Snoop knocked it off one take. Leads, doubles, everything. And then what was happening, no matter what you hear, I was on one side recording, Quik was on the other side mixing.
So it is true that Quik was mixing a lot of material without credit?
Some kind of politics, like they couldn't say Quik mixed the stuff. Because Quik came over, he told me, he said, man, he said, we're keeping, I think, 2 of your rough mixes. Because you can hear that spatializer thing I got on them. I'm the only one that has a desk for spatializer.
So was the finished mix of Two of America's Most Wanted your mix?
Yeah, probably. But the 2 main mixes to me were Dre, of course, and DJ Quik. The next, that guy, Tommy D. So what happened is that guy, Tommy D, he mixed like Dre. He really good.
Rick, was Tommy D credited for all the work that he did as well?
Well, Tommy D did Machiavelli. See, Tommy D, like, this is what he did. You know, he's a great, he like me. He's been around a long time, so, we don't mind if the second engineer overdubs or whatever sit at the board. Tommy would go out, say, look, dude, I'm going to set the mic up. Here it is. But as far as mixing and all that, Tommy, the Machiavelli sound is because of Tommy D and Kurt Cobain. And then here's the sad tragedy. Kurt didn't get no, his name ain't, that's Kurt Cobain's sound. He's the only one that can duplicate that sound right now. If you tell somebody duplicate the Machiavelli sound, they ain't going to be able to do it. The only one that will be able to do it right on the spot is Kurt Cobain.
Is it true that Can-Am could be an unpleasant place to work?
No. No, that ain't true.
Did you ever see any artist punishments?
No. It was, Suge, see, this way everybody realized Suge was only, 29 or 30 then? He was a big kid. So, Suge, to me, isn't getting enough props like Snoop just came out and broke bread with him. Because Suge, kept peace in there. Like, when I first came there, it's a funny story. I had known Suge, then he called me in his office, and he goes, man, I've been knowing you a long time, but I forgot to ask you, what are you? And I go, me? Oh, I'm a hippie. Suge and David Kenneth fall out the chairs laughing. They go, no, are you affiliated? And I go, no, affiliated? He goes, yeah, dude, like everything in my office is red. Then he explained to me, here we got Bloods and Crips making music together. Say, we about the music. If they start arguing or something, immediately come get me. And he kept peace.
But it was already well known that the company was gang affiliated.
Yeah. Everybody, yeah, come on, man. Well, I'm from South Central, so I mean, it's like, you know, because that's what happened when when I first got the call, they did a search, and then the reason I got to death row was because of Keston. Keston tracked, recorded everything on California Love. So by the time I got it, I put the vocals down with Dre and Tupac and then mixed it with Dre. But Keston been there.
There is a rumor that Dr. Dre was unhappy with California Love being put on All Eyes on Me. Is there any truth to that?
That's not true. That's true. That's that BS they came up with. Look, like I told everybody, I don't know where they get them stories for, but the Outlaws, everybody was in there. Then Dre. All of a sudden, I heard all this excitement, motion. It's like a beam of light was coming through the door. Here's Dre. Big smile on his face. Got two reels got a reel under each arm. California Love. Walked in like a man. All them stories ain't true. Dre walked in. He said, "Man, I was thinking about keeping this for myself, but dude, Pot, I'm gonna give this to you. We both gonna get on it." We pulled the track up. You should see, man. You should see the little faces. One of the best days, man. When he pulled up California Love, wore us out. He say, "Big Rick, you ready to do these vocals?" So all them stories of that ain't true, man. Then Dre came back and mixed it down at Can-Am. And then this first time I talked him into blocking off the studio for the weekend. Because he never do that before. He sit there for maybe 6 hours or so, then he gone, then he may recall it about 12 times. So I said, "Dude, you know, since you the boss and this is your studio, we can, like, block the board off." He had never did that. He said, "I always saw that tape across the boards." I said, "Watch this." And I put tape across the board, put a sign, "Do not touch." He said, "Man, I always wanted to do that." So those stories ain't true.
Mr. Clifford, do you know why Dr. Dre left Death Row?
Yeah.
Why did Dr. Dre leave Death Row?
The main reason Dre left Death Row is he thought he was losing the creative thing. In other words, same weekend we were mixing California Love. Bunch of guys come in. They walk in the room, they're like hugging Dre and stuff, and they're, "Man, we're glad to be on the same label with you," all this stuff. So they leave. So Dre got this look on his face, and, you know, me, I'm like, "What's up, man?" Then Dre stops the tape. He say, "Big Rick." He said, "I don't know if you know how this is set up, but Suge's supposed to do the business. I'm supposed to be over the creative end." He say, "Now they just signing people." He said, "I ain't even heard these people." He said, "I'm trying to keep a certain integrity to the company. In other words, I just don't want to sign nonsense." So it seemed like maybe 2 or 3 weeks after that he was gone.
So Dre didn't leave Death Row over a beef?
No, I just think he realized he lost creative control.
Once again, this is Jmix here. I want to send a special shout out to all my YouTube viewers and subs, and all the forum members at TupacNation.net. Keep it locked here, folks. We're going to keep bringing it. Special thanks to Rick Clifford, and stay tuned. Much more to come. One love, everybody.
Jmix exclusive.
Whatever, shut up.